Hey everybody, this is Nemo and welcome to day 3 of the Prestashop 101 series. So in day 2, we got more confident with the software and started customizing the shop a little bit. Today it's time to deal with categories and products because of course no shop would be a real shop without products, right? So if we look at our homepage here, apart from this really fancy slider, and we will deal with this later on, we can already see a list of products down here divided into 3 tabs: new arrivals, popular and best sellers. So let's go through them briefly. New arrivals are, as the name suggests, new products we added to our shop, and it's actually possible to tell Prestashop for how many days it has to consider a product new. So let's see how to. In the back office, I will go to Preferences, Products. And right away you can see here number of days for which the product is considered new. It's 20 by default. Of course, you can change this to whatever you want, but I will not do this for the time being. So back to the front office, best sellers. Well, again, it's quite obvious. It contains the best-selling products of our shop, but it will consider best sellers of all time. So since when the shop was created. So if you need the ones from a specific period, I have a module for that in my add-on store. So you can go and check it out, store.nemops.com. Next up, popular. These were formerly known as featured products in previous Prestashop versions. Unlike the previous 2 entities, popular products are not automatically generated by Prestashop, and we can actually choose which ones have to be shown in this box here. So let's see how. In the back office again, navigate to Catalog, Products. And this page shows all products of our shop indistinctively. No worries about this. We will see how to filter by category in a second. So the blouse here does not belong to the featured products block. So let's add it. Click on it. By the way, I prefer the word featured over popular. So then associations, and the associated categories box here tells us which categories the product is currently associated to. And if we click home here and then save and stay to remain on this page, then go back, refresh, and click on popular, you can see the blouse appear here. Why is that? It's because all products belonging to this category will be displayed in the featured product block. So just keep this in mind. If you want to add products to that popular or whatever you want to call it, featured product block, then make sure it's associated to the home category. Want to swap positions? No problem. We will see this later on in the video when we will filter the product list by category. I mentioned categories. So we briefly saw that category tree in the product page. Let me go back. This one. And as you can see, in Prestashop, you can associate a product to one or multiple categories. And these categories do have their own structure, as the tree here makes quite clear. Anyway, so let's have a look at their own page. So catalog, categories. And gosh, women only. Why is that? Well, in this page, we will only see the top level categories. What are they? Basically, they're direct children of the so-called root category, which is the home one we previously saw. Root means that it can be used as container to add all other categories for our shop. And this is particularly useful in the multi-store context. We will talk about multi-store in another lesson anyway. So if I click inside women here, I will see it's direct children and so on. So tops and t-shirts. Of course, when we reach the bottom of a category tree, we won't see categories anymore. We will not see products either, as those can be seen in the products catalog exclusively. Now that we are talking about categories, you might have noticed here in the front office, you might have noticed them listed here in the top menu. How can we change categories here? So say I'd like to add the blouses category as top level menu item. Let's hop over to models for a second and look for, so models, scroll down, so top horizontal menu. It seems, by the way, it needs an update. So I will just take this chance and update it. You should not do this as soon as you notice the update label if you're running a live shop. So please refrain from doing it. Perhaps make a backup first. So I will go ahead and update it. All right, so that's been updated. Scroll down again and hit configure. So it's a bit complicated here, but no fear, we will simply have a quick glance for now. On the left here, we have the current top level items of the menu, while on the right, we have all items that can be added to it. And it's eventually possible down here to add custom links. So if you want to experiment a bit, just have a look at the add a new link section here and then experiment, have fun. Anyway, so let's look for the blouses category. This, click add, and then save. Then back to the front office, refresh, and there it is, blouses. So isn't that incredibly easy? A quick mention about the mega menu here that appears on hover. We can see all children and grandchildren down to level 3 of subcategories, and unfortunately for the time being this cannot be changed. So if you add a top level category, subcategories will be grabbed automatically. But anyway, let's now go back and why don't we try modifying a product. So let's scroll down. Let's say I want to modify this printed summer dress here. So I'll click on it. So from the product page, we can see this product belongs to the summer dresses category. So let's go back to the back office and check it out. So again, catalog, products. Now it's well, it's really easy to find it out as we only have 7 products. But what if we had thousands? Well, of course we cannot scrub through obviously the whole list manually. Prestashop comes in rescue with several tools. First off, as we know the name, we can simply filter using the name text template here at the top. So summer, maybe, enter, and you can see we have 2 products, and I believe it's this demo 5, wasn't it? Yeah, model demo 5. But what if we want all products inside that summer dresses category? Well, if we use this category input here, let me just try again, summer search. So it seems like we're getting a pretty satisfying result. However, we are getting those products whose default category is summer dresses, not all products associated to that category. To exemplify, we added that blouse to our home a while ago. So let me just reset this. And then what if I write home here? Nothing. And that is because this only grabs those products whose default category is home, right? So in this case, no product has home as a default category. And of course, a product can have multiple categories and can be associated with multiple categories, but only one single default category. And we will see this in a second. This is useful to apply discounts or restrict visibility for certain categories and products. So how to get a product simply associated to a category. So first off, I will reset this and then scroll up, and I will check this button labeled filter by category. Then I will expand all, and you can see here that the entire category tree appeared. So I want to get summer dresses, and it seems it got stuck for some reason just now. What a bad luck. So let me try and refresh the page. It might be because we no, let's go back again. Kellogg categories and Kellogg products, and let's try now filter by category, expand all, summer dresses. Let's see. Yeah, so it worked. It was a bit stuck. Sorry. Anyway, let's now access that summer dress demo 5 reference product configuration panel. So let's go through all the options here. Starting from the top, we can choose what type of product this item is. And Prestashop supports 3 product types by default. Normal, say like with standard product, like this dress, virtual product, as it says here, services, booking, downloadable products, etc. And pack of existing products. It's quite easy to understand anyway. A pack product is a collection of other products of our store. So let's just leave this as a normal product for now. Then the name, printed summer dress. I want to call it printed winter dress. And I have no idea of who would be that crazy to wear this thing here in winter. But anyway, the other fields. Reference. This is the unique identifier, or should be at least, the unique identifier for this product. And if you are a Magento user, this is known in Magento as SKU, stock keeping unit. Then we have barcodes, and then enabled yes or no. If the product was disabled, we would have been able to set up the type of redirection for that page. So no redirection 404 or 301, 302. Then visibility everywhere. This means the product will be visible to both the catalog view and search view. Of course, we can restrict to catalog only, search only, or nowhere. Nowhere doesn't mean the product page cannot be accessed. It means it will not be displayed unless a client types the product URL or anyway accesses the product page directly. So I will leave it to everywhere. Then we have multiple options here available for order. Quite obvious. You can check this or uncheck this, whether the product is available for order or not. And in this case, if it's not, you can display or hide the price. Online only is just a label, really, but it shows the customers, if you have a real shop, it shows the customers this product is online only. Then we have condition, and we can set it to a new, used, or refurbished. Short description, which is this one, and long description, which is this one under more info. Then again, tags are words that can be used to easily find related products. So, for example, this was summer, sorry, dress. So if we were to add summer here, then in the tags block, if that was enabled, people would have been able to click and display all products related to this tag summer. But anyway, just for the sake of it, I believe this winter torture has a fairly high price. So let's lower it down. It should be free. Oh my god. Who would wear this in winter, by the way? So I would hop to the prices tab, and we can see a plethora of information here already. So starting from the top here, we have pre-tax wholesale price, and this is the price you purchase the product at. So it's not shown in the front office, and it's used for statistics purposes only, basically. Then the actual price is represented by the pre-tax retail price. Because Prestashop comes with a built-in taxes system that helps you setting up taxes specifically for your country. And by default, only taxes for the country you chose during the installation process are added. And we will see, of course, how to expand these options in another lesson. For now, just keep in mind that you can choose several so-called tax rules to apply a specific percentage fee to a product. In this case, U.S. Alabama rate. Now, you might notice a weird thing. So, because the pre-tax retail price here says $30.51, and the same down here, although we have this tax row selected. Well, why is this? It's because it's a state and country-specific tax. So it's not possible. It's a small bug, I believe, but it was like this in Prestashop 1.5 as well. It's not possible to preview the actual tax price unless you go to the front office and log in as that country and state user. So just for the sake of it and to demonstrate it really works, I created this global tax that is applied to all countries and states. So you can see the final retail price is different. So just keep this in mind. Of course, it's also possible to disable taxes. So why don't we go ahead and just remove all taxes from this product. And then I will lower the price to 24 bucks. Okay, save and stay, so I am kept to this page. And then, of course, go back to the front office, refresh, and you can see that price here has been reduced. But it has a 5% discount applied. Now, I feel like I'm more generous than that, so I want to increase this to 10%, maybe for a couple of days only. So, again, back to where we were before, right below the product price tab, we have specific prices, and you can see here the 5% discount is applied. So let's get rid of this. Okay. And then let's add a new specific price. So it's actually possible to choose a specific price for a specific currency, country, or group. But again, we will see these options later on maybe. And of course, it's also possible to create this for a single customer, for example, or a combination. Again, we will see combinations in the next lesson. Then it's possible to choose the period for which this specific price has to be available. So I will choose from today to say the 24th, starting in 1 unit, because in Prestashop, it's also possible to set up quantity discount. So say if somebody buys 3 of these items, he or she will get a discount. In this case, the text row we are creating, but I will leave this to 1 unit. Okay, I will leave the product price as it is and apply a discount of 10%. And then I will save and stay. Okay, it's done. So back again to front office. Cool. 10% discount has been applied. Okay, the product looks better already, but look here, my eye just dropped onto the composition of this product, viscose. Isn't it a bit light for a winter dress? I guess. So let's change it to wool. And these things here listed under datasheet are known as features. So in the back office, again, product page, features. And what are features exactly? Well, there are further information given for a product, and they can have predefined values. As you can see here, these ones don't have a predefined value, these ones do have, but they cannot be chosen by the customer, and those ones would be attributes, but again, we will deal with these kind of things in the next lesson. So we have, I believe, we have wool here among the default values, so let's change it there and save and stay again. So again, front office, refresh, better, wool. So now our product feels like more winterly already, I believe. So it doesn't fit the summer dresses category anymore. When we go ahead and change the category name as well, say the, I don't know, cheap dresses or something. So back to the back office again, catalog, categories. So women, dresses, and here it's summer dresses. Click edit, and I will change the name to cheap dresses. Oops, cheap dresses. Okay, and then we'll just save. Okay, let's now go back again, front office, and yeah, cheap dresses. And here it should be changed as well. Yeah, cheap dresses. But look, we have a shop for women only. So why don't we add something for men as well? I will grab a couple of images for a new category and a product, and I will come back in a second. Okay, so welcome back. I grabbed a couple of pictures to create a category, then a product. So let's create a man category. From the back office, I reached catalog, once more catalog, categories. I will click add new category here to add a new one. Of course, I'll call it man. Parent category. One category, like products, can only be inside another single category. So it can't have many parents, just one. And okay, I believe home is fine, so it's a sibling of women. Description, I will just write some descriptive tags. Image, let me grab the one I chose before. Meta title, meta description, meta keywords. These are, and friendly URL as well, are related to SEO or search engine optimization. We will see this once more in a specific lesson, but for now, these are information related to how this page will be displayed in the search engine's results. So meta title is the blue link in Google, say. Meta description is the piece of text below. Meta keywords, you can leave these out as they're not used anymore by any search engine as far as I know. Friendly URL is, let me show you if I reach a category t-shirt here, for example. You can see here, maybe you can't because it's outside the recurring screen, but let me shrink it down. You can see here 5 t-shirts, right? So, and that 5 is the category ID. Just ignore this. T-shirts is the rewritten or friendly URL for this t-shirts category. In this case, it will be man. Group access. Where are groups? Well, basically, there are categories in which Prestashop divides your clients. Visitors are the ones, as the name suggests, visiting your store for the first time. Guests are people who is purchasing using the guest checkout from your store but don't have any account. Customers are people who registered to your web shop. They have their own account, their password, and then they can check orders and whatever they can have in the front office dashboard of each customer. Okay, I will leave all of these enabled and then hit save. So now we have this category. Let me go back to front office, refresh, and see if it popped out here. Scroll down, I should have the categories block. Yeah, man. And now, oops, please notice here, it's a bit broken. This is because, well, I just grabbed an image I had. But notice this thing here. Well, it's actually possible to change the color of the description from the back office using the rich editor, but not the category name color. So for now, you should definitely choose a dark image for a category image. I hope Prestashop will fix this in the next release. So now that we have a category, let's add a product. So I want to create perhaps a printable t-shirt for men. So I will go back to a catalog, products, and then we'll click add new product. I will call this maybe printable manly t-shirt. Okay, I will just leave this blank. Got some garbage here. And then before I can add quantities, say, for this product, I have to save it. So I will go back to information and save and say. So let's say we have 100 items in stock here. I will reach the quantities tab and add it here. Quantity 100. And then I will, again, save and say. Also, it's actually possible to set up suppliers, say who you purchased this t-shirt from, in the suppliers tab. And it's this one. And this mainly comes in handy with advanced stock management. And it's kind of outside of the scope of this lesson, but you can have a look at my 1.5 tutorial if you want to learn more on this topic. Next, let's set up a price for it. So, prices, I say 10 bucks. Save and say again. Just remember, save often. You never know what's going to happen. And then, let's associate this product to the new men category we created. So, I will just expand all. And you can see by default it's associated to the home category. I will remove this and associate it to men. Now, as we only have it inside one category, the default category as well is man. But of course, we also want to know, we want our customers to know about who manufacture this t-shirt, basically the brand. And we only have, I believe, this fashion manufacturer here at the moment. So let's create a new one. Okay. So I will fill in the name for this manufacturer / brand. Call it brand if you prefer. So I will call it cool brand. Why not? I will leave out the short description and description and no logo. Okay, I will just enable it for now and save. Then let's go back to catalog, products, and printable manly t-shirt, this one. Oh, by the way, it seems that I forgot to save this for a living, so I will choose again, man, and save and say. Now, just a small mention, in the same tab, we have accessories as well, and they are products you think are related to that current one and want to suggest your customers. Say a set of headphones for a cell phone or sunglasses, say a pair to a dress collar or something like that. I will leave this empty as I don't have anything as such at the moment. But of course, in the end, we need an image as well. So to add new image, I will reach the images here. I can choose a caption, and this can be useful to improve SEO. I will choose my image here and upload files. Notice that if we add multiple images, we would have been able to sort them and choose which one had to be the cover. In this case, you can see this one, of course, it's the only one. So this is the cover as well. Now let's reach the front office and have a look at our new super cool product. And here is, you can see it's labeled as new as well. So I will click to see it. So far so good. But I mentioned I wanted to create a printable t-shirt. How? Well, Prestashop once more comes in rescue with customization fields. So let's go back to the configuration page and see what I'm talking about. So you can see here we have a customization table, and from here it's possible to set up a couple of fields the client can fill in with various info and get a customized product. Say you can use this to add for example, custom engraving, text to jewelry, or like in this case, print something on a t-shirt. There are two possible customization fields types: file, as you can read here, and text. To keep things simple, let's use text for now, but we could as well allow clients to upload their own image to be printed on the product. So I will set a text field to 1 and save and say. Then we can choose the name, say printed text. And whether we want this field to be mandatory or not. In this case, I will just leave it optional. Again, save and stay, and then back to the front office. Scroll down, and you can see here, product customization. Remember, it is necessary to save the content of a custom field before adding it to the cart. So if I try something, I have to save it. Okay, let's check it out. You can see it's been saved, and then I can add it to the cart. Let's see if it works. Okay, so proceed to the checkout. And yeah, printed text, whatever I wrote here. All right, cool. So now, as a very last thing, I want to mention, because I forgot it, attachments. So attachments are useful if you say want to add a file that people can download from the product page. And this can be a brochure, a leaflet, whatever about a product, so that they can have even further information, say technical specs on a computer's hardware piece or whatever. So just keep this in mind. You can, for example, add a file name. So my file, description, this is the files desk. And then I will choose, for example, this category image. So my file, you can see attachments for this product. You have to add it actually here. So click add and then save and say. If I go back here, where was it? To the product page, scroll down, you can see download my file here. And it's also telling you pretty sleek the file size. Okay, I believe this is everything for today's video. We covered basically everything about products and categories in Prestashop. In the next lesson, we will have a look at product attributes and combinations. So we will see how people is actually able with Prestashop. Let me just show a quick sample here. So is able to select, for example, the color and size for a dress, whatever. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. I will see you in the next video.